Hi, this is Adrienne Lynn, and this is my first health vlog. I'm still working on the formatting of this thing. I would like it to be a weekly vlog, but I'm trying to figure out ways of doing it weekly and not making it really boring. But I have a couple ideas that I guess I'll try to work on. But I figured that, for a first health vlog, it would be a good idea to kind of give you an idea of my history with my weight. I have always been a bigger person. Right now, I'm kind of mid-range in my history of weight. I weigh 205.6 pounds right now. And I'm going to stand up. What you see? This is what... Hi. So this is what I look like right now. Kind of be as full of the body shot as I can give you. I have spare tire number 1, spare tire number 2, and well, I just have big legs. Not sure how that worked, but my thighs and my calves are always big, and I've always been bigger. As I said, this is kind of my mid-range weight in the history of my life. At 205.6 pounds, I don't feel the best at the weight I am now. I really hadn't been eating very well or exercising very much, and it really shows in the way my body's looking, and it shows in the attitude about myself. But when I think about 4 years ago, my life is a heck of a lot better than it was then. 4 years ago, I weighed 280 pounds. I was pretty miserable. I ate way too much, I didn't exercise at all, and I was just an absolutely miserable person. And I finally hit rock bottom, though. And rock bottom for me back then, part of my rock bottom back then were jeans. I wore the same style jeans for a couple of years, I think. I just picked them up at Walmart and buy them out the rack because I knew what size I was, so I didn't need to try anything on. And I had made my way to a size 22 jean. And I bought a new pair of jeans, and they were tight and they barely fit. And the reason why I needed a new pair of jeans was because I had to wear them all the time because it was pretty much all I owned, except for about 2 skirts, I think. And because I wore them all the time, and because my thighs were so huge and rubbed together, I kept wearing holes in the inseams. So I buy the size 22 pair of jeans, and it's tight. I mean, it's really tight. And I hung on to them for prosperity. These were the size 22 jeans. And as you can see, wearing out in the inseam. So even though I was miserable and kind of hit rock bottom, I still wore them long enough that they started to wear out in the inseams again. But one random day in July 2010, it was maybe a Tuesday or Wednesday, this switch flipped and I knew I couldn't do it anymore. And I started counting calories. And I was 2,000 calories at first every day, and then I started weaning myself down until I found this website called myfitnesspal.com. And I joined this website, and completely not a brilliant moment or brilliant span in my life, but I realized that, hey, if I exercise, I get to burn calories, which earn me more room in my food or my menu. So I started jogging, and I found Couch to 5K, which is a program that's supposed to train you up for a 5K. You're supposed to be able to run a 5K in 30 minutes, but I will never be a 10-minute miler, basically. The math doesn't quite work out there, but I will never be a very fast runner. I am a jogger. I run 15-minute miles. And that's fine with me. I mean, that's fine. I was 27 or 28 the first time I ever went a mile in my life. So the fact that I jog and it's a 15-minute mile, I'm fine with that. I don't care. I will never be a marathon runner. But But I do have photographic evidence of what I looked like when I was 280 pounds. I took a trip to Seaside, Oregon in May of 2010 with my parents and my sister and my then brother-in-law, and was forced to be in a couple photos. These are really the only photos I can find of myself at that weight because I didn't want to be in front of a camera. Who wants to be in front of a camera when you feel miserable? And I dug out these photos and I will show them, and I try to get as many angles as possible. And I will show you myself at 280 pounds in all my glory. Okay, so that's what I look like. But as I said, I lost weight. At my peak weight, I guess my peak weight loss, I weighed 160 pounds. My ultimate goal had been 140. I was within 20 pounds. 20 pounds of being with my goal, and as you can tell, I let it go. I let it kind of slip through my fingers. But for photographic proof, photographic prosperity, I do have some photos of around when I was 160 pounds. I didn't take too many photos of myself at that time because I don't know why not. I mean, I loved being in front of a camera because I felt like I looked good, and I looked good because I felt good. And so I had to scrounge around a little bit, and I found some photos. I'm not sure if it was really the 160 pound time, but it's around that time. So let me show you a couple of photos that I was able to dig up of when I weighed less. So now there's me, and there's me now at the 205.6 pounds. The reason why I am now as I am is that I lost control of myself. I got laid off. I got a new job. I had to move back in with my parents for a while, and I lost control of everything. So I ended up losing control of myself for 2 years, and it brings me to now. And I recently hit a new rock bottom. And part of that rock bottom goes right back to the size 22 jeans. I tried them on about a week or so ago just to make myself feel better because I was feeling a little low. And I was like, but hey, you don't look like you did 4 years ago. So I tried on the jeans. And yes, they are big on me. Size 22, they're going to be big on me. But they stayed up. I used to have a belt cinched really tight to get those jeans to stay on, and no belt needed right now. And that's not a very good feeling. I wish they were a little baggier. And at the same time I was looking for their size 22 jeans, I found the size 10 jeans. I had actually somehow forgotten that I was a size 10. Right now I'm a size 14, 16. And my size 14 jeans, they're really getting kind of tight on me. And I had to recently graduate size 16 slacks for work. And somehow buying size 12s, 14s, 16s, it wasn't really registering with me that I was letting myself go. I mean, I knew I was, but I just didn't feel the need to be healthier. But I kind of hit that rock bottom, and I'm feeling that motivation to be healthy again. And again, I don't feel like I did when I was 280 pounds, but I also don't feel like I did when I was 160 pounds. So I want to feel better. I want to eat better and exercise more and just be a healthier person, which is the point of this vlog. The vlog isn't really about weight loss. That's what it's going to be sort of about for a while, because exercising and eating well, I'm going to lose weight. So yes, there is going to be talk about losing weight, but that's not all this is about. This is about being a healthier person. So I'm coming at this healthy journey with a couple of goals in mind. One is to count calories, because it worked for me before, and it's going to work for me again, I hope. So I want to count calories because having it laid out in front of me, what I'm putting into my mouth, really forces me to make healthier decisions. Do I really need that McDonald's breakfast biscuit for an exorbitant amount of calories when I can have a bowl of oatmeal instead for a heck of a lot less calories. So that's gonna help me be healthier. Another healthy move is gonna be attempting to go to the gym 3 times a week. And I also want to take a photo of myself every day, at least Monday through Friday. And the reason being, going back to when I was 160 pounds, I didn't take photos of myself. So I don't have that much evidence of how good I looked and how good I felt back then. And I really want to be able to, 2 months down the road, I want to be able to look at myself today on a Thursday, and 2 months down the road on a Thursday, look at myself, then and now being 2 months down the road. It's going to be confusing. I want to be able to look at myself and say, hey, that's 2 months of progress, It may not be miraculous change, but there is a change and I can see it. So I want to take a photo of myself every day. But I do have more immediate goals for myself as well, that being for this weekend. This weekend is Labor Day weekend, and it's kind of a time to indulge. But I'm gonna have a goal of being sensible. And that means I don't have to drink 5 cans of pop a day, I don't have to have a whole bunch of alcohol beverages, and I don't need to eat everything in sight. And also I'm going to go to the movies with my dad and see Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm going to try to be sensible as to what I eat at the movie theater. There's going to be no calorie counting this weekend. It's just not going to happen, but I just want to be sensible. But I guess the good news is that this week I have gone to the gym 3 times. I went Monday, Tuesday, and this morning, this being Thursday. And I weighed in last week Wednesday, and I weighed in yesterday. Last week Wednesday I weighed 212 pounds, and as I already said, I weigh 205.6 pounds this week. So I have lost a good little chunk of weight, but I do yo-yo like that naturally anyways, and I'm not really taking that at face value right now. I guess if I get to next week Wednesday and I've either not gained any weight or have lost a little bit of weight, then I will really count that as weight loss. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm just sitting here kind of rambling. I hopefully will post a video next week because, again, I do want this to be a weekly thing, and I will be able to update you as to whether or not I was sensible this weekend. And hopefully I haven't bored you guys too much with all of this. And, well, thank you for watching. Bye.